welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited. Today we are going to learn how to cut our LOL dolls. Let's go ahead and get started. And I will show you the one that I recently just did. She's so cute. So what I'm going to do is I always like to position my stuff at 1 and 1. That way I know that they're right there lined evenly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take her and we are going to make her big. And it doesn't matter how big you want her to go. My doll is about 13. Drove her to about 13. So she's 12 inches wide, 24 inches long. So now we are going to go ahead and ungroup our pieces. You can do a lot with them. You can make them your table centerpiece. You can make them a wall piece. You can put her on a shirt. So many options for really anything, not just her. Alright. Okie dokie. So now that we have those all together, now remember, on the side here, it's going to show you what you're going to need to cut. So we have to ungroup her body and the back piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice her completely in half. So let's go over to our shapes and grab our square. I'm going to start at the top, and I will unlock it. I'm going to do halfway here, and then just go. Okay. So I'm going to click on her and send her to the front. Just like we did with our previous. So now you want to make sure. Now I kind of want to move her over just like an inch because I don't want. Actually. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I almost forgot how I did her. Because her half. So we're going to cut her right here. We are going to take this and highlight the whole thing, her upper bottom. We'll cut down here. So now we'll just slice our image. Now we can move the feet down. Because the feet are kind of tricky. And it's always hard to decide where you're going to cut. Now with this project, I did use cardstock. I used 8.5 by 11. You can also use colored poster board. And you can find that at the dollar store. You can find it at Walmart. Any craft store. So I'm going to take another square. Oh, let me get rid of. So let me move her back over here. Excuse me. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight her whole head. I was going to cut her straight down, but I figured this might be easier for you guys to see. So now we're going to click on her, send her to the front again. And now we're going to left click and highlight. And now to slice. Now your body is now in 3 pieces. So if you were using smaller paper, then you would go ahead and slice her again. So what I had done is I took my shape and group, and I just went and sliced her right down the center. And then I had sliced her again in that. It was just a little bit easier. So what I did, I'll show you this one. And I just took my square and I kind of so about there, and I will move her to the front, that way I can see. So now that we have her where we want her, go ahead and slice, and that will give you your 2 pieces for the one side and then your 2 pieces for the other side. Did I seriously cut off something? Yes, I did. So let me go back. Now, if you do make a mistake like that, it's super easy to fix. Let's go ahead and... So there. Now we have our image back. We're not cutting anything off. Okay, there we go. So there. Now we have the one side cut. And that's totally up to you if you want to cut them in half, depending on what size paper, again, you were using. Now in our next video, I will show you how I pieced her all together. So with this, we are going to So what I'm going to do is take it over here. That way these pieces are kind of closer together to cut. So I'll go ahead and move this up. That way there's not that many. Okay, so then we'll do the same thing for the other side. Just move this over. And then with this, you can just go ahead and group it. But I know the eyebrows can go in here as well. There's no point to... Okay, so now that we have these all together, we can go ahead and just group them and then send them down with our other pieces. Now the other piece that I cut out because I didn't have a 12 by 12 piece of paper is this one. And what I did was I cut out these two pieces. And then I was able to cut out these. I mean, you can also contour your pieces. So we'll go up here and duplicate just so you can see what I mean. So say for this side, so for this piece, we only want this half. So we'll go down here and hit contour. Okay, so now, remember we only wanted these three pieces. So you can just go over here and just click on the pieces that you want to get rid of. I hate when it does that. Okay. Alright, so now that we got rid of this half, now we can close that out and see, we just have this, our three pieces here. So now with this one, we're going to do almost the same thing except for we're getting rid of this side. The contour button is like one of my favorite tools to use in Design Space. Just in case it's like, if you're working on an image and you're like, oh, I don't want that in my piece, I can just contour it out. Okay, and the last piece is this large one. Okay, so there we have it. And what I'll do is I'll rotate this. Excuse me. Allergies have hit. Okay, and then anything else like pink. Oh, not that one. That's not pink. Like her dress. You can put in there. Alright, let's see. Oh, her shoes. think that is all of our pink. So now you can go ahead and group all of this together. That way it's all her eyes. You don't have to really do anything with unless you want them closer together. So you got her eyes. We'll get to that piece in a minute. We'll put that in there. Anything else light? Okay. You can go ahead and group that. Okay. Oh yeah, we did. Forget about her. Forgot her other dress, but that's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and move her up and I'll show you how I removed her. Alright. Move these out of the way. She definitely comes with a lot of pieces. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back to my shapes and I'm going to highlight her legs and I'm going to send her to the front. That way we know everything's in there. Go ahead and highlight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. We are actually going to contour her. So what we're going to do is we are going to get rid of this piece, that piece, that piece, that piece, this piece, this piece, this piece. Okay. There we go. So now you should only have her face for this part. And then for this one, you just get rid of her face. So her piece, her ear, her face, mouth, bottom nose, top nose, ear, and ear. Now, you can always contour this to get them closer, which is what I'm going to do. So for this one, okay, now we just have her legs. Now since you have those little pieces of finger, you can go back there. Now it's just her legs there. Now for here, you'll just want to get rid of her legs. There, now you can take it and group it together, just closer. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to be grouped today. And then before you go ahead and cut, go ahead and make sure you save it. What I like to do is I be like L large cut, be like 13 by 24. That way I know what size it is. And plus it'll be easier to find. So if you do a centerpiece, if you do it as a centerpiece, you can do it for the back as well. And not like, so if you don't save and you need it for the back, you're like, oh shoot, what size did I make it? I wish I saved it. So don't forget to save. Save before you cut. So now that you have all your pieces cut, you can go ahead and cut out your pieces. And then in my next video, I will show you how to put her together. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for joining me. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the bell so you know when I upload another video. And if you haven't already either, subscribe and share. That'd be greatly appreciated. I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much.